Hey, what's up guys? Holman over here at Encore Automotive. Today we are doing a special video for a lot of people that actually sends us DM of our shop that is so clean, organized, and they always want to see a little bit more of the shop. So today I'm going to take you behind the scenes of how our shop looks like, how it's organized, and how we have things set up so you guys could check it out. Let's go. Alright, so the first thing the customer sees are actually our parking lot. This is where customers come in, they park their vehicles. When we're done with the vehicle, also this is where we actually park them at. So this is where our parking lot looks like. All right, so this is gonna be our main entrance. This is where customers come in through our door. Come on in, we'll check it out. All right guys, so this is the front office. This is where it all starts. This is where service advisors help out our customers. They do the scheduling. This is where we have our waiting room. This is where people are able to wait for their vehicles, usually something like oil change and stuff like that. We got coffee, we got waters for them, we got Wi-Fi, we got a TV where they can watch whatever they want, or we just leave it, you know, in sports, whatever sports happening that day, or news. Check out that logo. This is where we got the back of the office. This is where we manage our workflow. This is where service advisors, they already pretty much have their racks designed. One for Chris, one for Jim. This is where our office manager runs all of our accounting, bookkeeping, payroll, all that stuff. So this is pretty much a small office, nothing too big, nothing too fancy, but it works. We're waiting for our next building. It's gonna be a lot better. This is where our customers' restrooms at. We always try to keep it clean. I don't know who was the last one to use the restroom, but guys, put the toilet seat down. There's also women coming in here. Be respectful. We like to keep it clean, organized. People like clean restrooms. I don't like dirty restrooms, neither do you. Nobody does. Mechanics out there, keep your restrooms clean. Customers appreciate it a lot. So this is pretty much the front of the office. This is where most of the customers get their first impressions. So always keep it clean, keep it organized. We have all of our licenses here, our awards, my awards. I got my master technician award up there. Do you guys know how long it took me to get that? Man, it took me some time to get that. A lot of brains and a lot of time went into that award right there. And I think anybody could do it if I could do it. I'm not the smartest, so. All right, so we're gonna go in the back of the shop. We're gonna show you unit 1. Stick around for unit 2. We have 2 units, so wanna stick around to the end of the video so you can see that. This is where we have our waiting rack. The technicians know that if we have a waiter, we have an oil change, they have to do their inspection first. They have to inspect the vehicle, make sure everything's good with the vehicle, so we have time to tell the customer either they're gonna be leaving the car with us, take them home, or if we need to put a loaner on them, if they wanna get more repairs done, this is where that happens. Service advisors already know that if a NARO goes in here, then they already know they have to work on that quick. So this is the back of the shop. This is our first shop. This is gonna be our parts department. So we got oil filters for like pretty much every application here. Most of the application we use, gotta remember, we don't work on European vehicles or German or any type of BMWs, Mercedes. You guys know we work mostly on Hondas, Toyota, so we stock up all their fluids. We have Honda transmission fluids, Toyota transmission fluids. We work on a lot of domestic also. We got Mercons, we got AC Delco, brake fluid. We got all the antifreeze down there. You got universal antifreeze. We got all the wiper sizes, battery terminal posts, silicone. That's pretty much all we stock up besides large tanks of oil. So there's our first lift. This is where Eddie works at. This is our shop foreman. This is where he does all his inspections after the vehicles are done, quality inspections. This is where he does all his dispatching. This is his toolbox. So that's pretty much it for him. He got his own cooler. Everybody has their own cooler here. Make sure they cooler and fan. This is our alignment rack right here. This is where we get all our alignments. We got the Hoffman alignment rack along with the, I forgot what kind of lift this was. I just know that I paid a lot for it. I'm pretty sure it's the same one. I'm sorry, it's a Challenger lift. It's a Challenger lift. So we got our Challenger lift with our Hoffman rack. I got this probably 5 years ago. when I got this, I saw a large increase on our suspension upsells and stuff like that. So alignment rack are very important. We got our ice machine right here. We like to keep our guys nice and cool, so we always have ice ready for them. It gets hot out here in the desert, so these are our other heads for the alignment rack. So we got, when you got hubcaps, you guys know you can't use the other heads. We got those heads right there. This is our ladder to go up, OSHA approved ladder that we have to have. Come on guys, gotta keep OSHA happy. Let me show you the restroom. This is technician's restroom. This is where people be fighting for this restroom right here. Nothing too big, small. We like to keep it clean, guys. You work auto repair shop, I know it's messy and stuff, but come on guys, you guys can do better. We like to keep our shop really clean, really organized, where everything's at. Everybody has their own locker. We have stocked up on everything. Check this out: toilet paper, paper towels. Nothing's ever missing in this shop. We got hand soap for the technicians here. We got regular soap here. We got eye wash station, just in case you ever get something in your eyes. This is where we stock up on our soap, hand soap, bleach, all that stuff. We got paper towels, got the trash can here. ASE gaskets right here, because you know. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the guys' restroom. We'll take you to the next area over here. All right, so I like to keep everything organized. As you guys can see, like nothing's like pretty much cluttered up. You're not gonna see any clutter in the shop. You're not gonna see any old parts laying around, because come on guys, are we really installing old parts on customers' cars? I don't. You shouldn't either. So this is our station where we keep our scanners. We got the Madcool scanner, the Maximus 3.0, and we got the Auto scanner. The guys, they haven't complained about any of the scanners. I think they both could pretty much do everything. This is where our customers' reminder stickers get printed. So obviously you guys know that every car needs a maintenance reminders. Customers forget about their oil changes. I know they have a lot of the new cars, they have the reminder on the cars, but we like to put stickers on them still. Not all cars have that, and not all customers go from that, because you guys know there's some cars out there that recommend oil changes every 10,000 miles that shouldn't be getting oil changes at 10,000 miles. So this is where we keep our ice chest. So I like to keep the guys, you know, like on hot summer days, stocked up with waters and Gatorades and any type of drinks that is gonna get them to work, you know, cooler, faster, more efficient. Guys, take care of your techs. They're the guys that make the money in the shop, so you always got to take care of them. Keep a nice, organized shop. Keep them water all the time. Keep them Gatorades if they have to. If it gets hot, come on, guys, take care of your techs. So this is Carlos' station right here. This is where Carlos works out of. Carlos been with the shop for about since 2018, so about coming up on 6 years now. He's actually started, you know, doing oil changes, stuff like that. We like to take our guys from literally oil change guys to complete master techs. There's a reason behind that. We don't like sometimes like bad habits coming from like techs that, you know, work at other shops that don't work the way we do. We do things a certain way, and that's the way we do them, and some people just don't like that. And I like training guys from zero all the way to master tech. All right, so we got our brake lathe here. This is where we service the rotors. Obviously you guys know that some of the stuff can be resurfaced, some stuff can't be resurfaced. We like to offer the service when the rotors can be resurfaced. This is Edgar's station right here. So the guys get their oil bucket, coolant bucket here, his own cooler, his own fan, his own table. We got an extra bench right here and an extra lift, because if your guy's working on this car right here and a waiter comes in or something like that, you always want to have extra lift. So we got an extra lift right here for the guys to use. We got the other oil bucket here. This is where we have our R134 AC machine. Our ladders, our dollies, stuff like that. We like to keep everything organized and clean. We got the shop racks right here. And this is where we got our oil room right here. This is where the messy stuff goes in. But even though it's messy, I like to keep it clean, guys. So we got our transmission, we got our gear oil here. We got our 75W90, 75-140. We got our degreaser. We use it for cleaning the shop floor, stuff like that. You guys know what degreaser is for. Our old engine oil goes here, gets recycled. Our old coolant goes here, gets recycled. There's our parts washer right here. This is where we keep our mops, stuff that we use. Like we got extra fender covers, mop heads. We got our oil filter crusher right here. So this is where oil filters go. We crush them, we put them here, they get collected. This is where our cartridge filters go. So yeah, everything's pretty much clean and organized, guys. I like to keep everything organized where everything's supposed to go. If something's not where it's supposed to go, somebody's having a bad day. This is pretty much our oil room. We got our oil that we use up there. We usually stock up on 020 full synthetic and 5W30 synthetic blend. Those are the oils that we use the most. That's why we have them in large drums up there. We have our pumps. We have our engine holders out there. Whatever stuff that we don't use on a daily basis, we put them up there. Same thing for the storage on the top over there on top of the room. And here, this shop fan keeps the shop pretty cool. Actually, if we turn this thing off, you'll start feeling the shop real quick get hot. We got about, I don't even know how many fans we got here, but we like to keep this shop cool because out here in the desert, bro, it gets hot. So our technicians start, dragging and stuff like that. So you got to keep your techs, nice and cool. Get them working, in a good environment. Get them working efficiently. All right, so take care of your techs, guy. All right, so we got our shuttle here. This is the truck we use for our shuttle service. We pick up, drop off for customers, pick up, drop off parts. We pick up, drop off engines, transmissions. That's why we got the double use for it. We used to have a passport, but we had to sometimes pick up some large parts, some engines, some transmissions, and we couldn't do that. So we always had to borrow a truck. So I was like, my next car is gonna have enough space to drop off customers, pick up customers, and pick up parts, drop off parts. So yeah, this is our shuttle. This is where Diego makes his pickups, drop-offs. We always like to keep it clean, It's all about making that impression to the customer, man. You guys take care of that stuff. People pay attention to that stuff. You gotta remember that. People pay attention. First impressions matter. So that's pretty much it for the first shop. Wait, did I show you our room? I didn't show you the little room. So before we got the other unit 2, this used to be my office. This used to be my little, what is it, 5x8 office? I don't know. No, it's probably like 10 feet. It's a pretty small office. I used to have my office desk right here. This is where I used to work out of. Now we have like a little tool room storage. We have all of our special tools here. Machines, we got, like everything that's gonna need a special tool, it's in here pretty much. We got our excess fluid. Like if you'll have an open container that you still have some left, we like to keep it here. Because you guys know sometimes you need that little extra fluid that you don't have to open a brand new fluid for. And sometimes obviously you guys know that you could use 2 coolants but you only use 1.5. We like to keep the extra half a gallon in here. This is where technicians use our printer to when you need to print out the reports or the scan tools and stuff like that, or they need to print out electrical schematics, stuff like that. This is where we keep pretty much all the stuff, like miscellaneous stuff that technicians need. Like for example, batteries for remotes. We got earplugs when you're using the air hammer. You guys know how loud that gets. We got extra batteries here, for either for scan tools or whatever it is that they need. Torque wrenches they need. We got pretty much everything here that you guys could possibly think of. We got fuses, large fuses, small fuses, mini fuses. Any fuses you could think of. We got, zip ties. We got gloves for the guys. Like, I know a lot of technicians say, oh, I don't use gloves. We like to use gloves because we don't like greasy hands on our customers' steering wheels or customers' interior. So we use gloves, dispose of them when they're done. We got our jumper here. We got cotter pins. We got clips, plastic clips break all the time. You always got to stock up on that stuff. This is where we stock up our water for our customers and water for our technicians, Gatorades, there's for the water jug. This is only for the front office, so the guys know that they're not supposed to grab this mop and fill it up with oil and stuff like that, oily stuff, because we use this in the front office. This is our break room on unit number 1. This is where the guys come and they chill for lunch. We got our fridge here. We got AC in here, nice and cold. We got a TV here they could watch. We got water. We got, you know, our first aid kit. Technicians, you guys have to have a first aid kit. You know, like shit happens, cuts, small cuts, bruises and stuff like that. You guys have to have ready for that. Our schedule, where people put in, you know, our request sheets. So if you have to have a time off, you have to fill in a request sheet to get some time off. Has to get approved by me. We got our microwave. We got, you know, we got coffee. I'm from Nicaragua and I cannot go on without Presto coffee. I'm in love with this coffee. I used to drink the Costco one and it's still good. I still like it, but once I tried the Presto one and I started going a lot to Nicaragua, so I just started bringing it like every time. So we always have Nicaraguan coffee and everybody actually here likes it. I've gotten really good feedback. Oh, this is where we keep our forks, our spoons, you know, our cups, our hats. We always have hats here ready to go because technicians, you know, they get them dirty, whatever. They can just grab a hat. You know, I like to have them presentable at all times. Don't be wearing no beat up hat, no hat full of grease, no hat ripped. Guys, get a new hat. Look presentable. Customers see that stuff. Pay attention to the little things. The little things matter, guys. This is where we have our report, daily report printed. We have our hours, like notices, like right here, we got our next class, October 8th. I like to keep the guys trained all the time, up to date onto everything. So I pay for their classes, I pay for their training. Guys got to take care of your techs. I'm telling you, techs are the ones that make the money for the shop. I know the service advisors are the ones that sell it, but service advisors, techs, they need each other, and technicians, you need to have good quality technicians to be able to run a successful shop, guys. All right, so that's pretty much it. The break room, this is where we eat, this is where we chill, this is where Lucy has her own little fridge here because she'll be like, don't be nobody touching my stuff. So she keeps her own stuff in there. It's pretty cool. That's pretty much it for the break room. We have obviously all the stuff that California requires us to have for our employees. You gotta stay exempt, you know, you gotta have all your posters and stuff like that, and you gotta replace them every time, you know, the new stuff comes out. So I gotta stay up to date on that stuff. So that's pretty much wraps it up for unit number 1. Let's walk over to unit number 2 and we'll check that one out real quick. All right, so this is where our second unit is at. This is where my baby parks at. This is where I stare at it out the door. Look at that sexiness. Check it out. I'm talking about this one, not that one over there. I'm not talking about yours, Andrew. I'm talking about mine. Look at that. All right, so this is our second office. This is where my office is at. This is where I handle pretty much everything. I used to have that small little office back there. You saw it. This is where my new office is at. Spacious. You know, I got a lot of room right here. I got my daughter her own desk here. She says she wants to learn the business. She says she wants to be involved. I'm getting her involved. We'll see how that goes. She's 17. She just graduated high school. We'll see where she takes it. You know, these kids nowadays, they say they one thing one day, they say another thing the next day. So this is where our second shop starts at. This is where Gabriel works out of. Obviously we were all cramped up in the other first shop, so we had to get another unit. This is gonna be a temporary shop while we build our main shop. So this is where he works out of. This is pretty much Gabriel. He does pretty much everything. He does a lot of our heavy line stuff. He has who lives here. Obviously coolers. You gotta keep the shop cool, man. You gotta keep the shop cool. I like working in cool environments. It gets 120 degrees out here, bro. He's got his own fridge here. We got waters, we got Gatorades, we got Red Bulls, we got everything up in this. This is his restroom right here. Same thing. We like to keep it clean, organized restroom. It doesn't matter if the customers see it or not. We always want to keep a clean, organized restroom. I'm really heavy on clean and organized, man. As you guys can see, I am really an a-hole about that. All right, so this is Gabriel's washroom where he washes his hands. We have towels in there. We have We have you know, his cleaning stuff, cat litter in case there's an oil spill. Another cooler here, his toolbox, his tools. I got him another bench here. We got obviously his thing for the shop rags. This is where our tire machine is at, and balance machine. We don't do a lot of tires here, but we always want to keep a tire and balance machine. I mean, just on the R8 yesterday I had to do a tire because I decided to lend it to my daughter, and she drove on the tire flat. I had a nail, it was patchable. She still drove on it and it damaged the tire completely, so I had to buy a new Michelin Sport. $500. I'm gonna get her off her check, so I'm just kidding. Our press, our smaller press, this is for bigger stuff. Smaller press, and we got our ladders over there, small, big, medium. So that's behind right there. We like to keep all that stuff hidden back there. I don't want to see it. Cooler. We got another brake lathe over here. Obviously you guys know that when you're cutting one rotors, technicians cutting rotors on one car, another technician has to wait for the machine to be over. Nah, we don't do that stuff here. Time is money, baby. We got another machine, we got another brake lathe. We got pretty much two of a lot of stuff. We got 2 jacks, we got 2 transmission jacks, 2 floor jacks, 2 brake lathe machines, R134 machine, YF machine. The R134 machine, we use it a lot still. The YF machine, I'm thinking about buying another one. We only have one right now for 2 shops. Sometimes we've had that little incident where technicians finishing up with one and the other one's finishing waiting for it. So we'll see how that goes. We got a 4-post lift right here. These are our loaner cars. We have 4 loaner cars. Guys, loaner cars are one of the best tools you can use in your shop to sell work. Most people don't have an extra car. Most people don't have that second car that, you know, that's gonna move them. While we do, you know, $3,000 repairs, offer them a loaner car, guys. We have 4 of them. These guys are out every single week. These cars are out, like literally every single week. We have 2 white Kias. The other one's out right now. We got the blue Kia and we got the Honda Fit. We got 4 loaner vehicles, guys. These guys are also gonna get you out of a jam, guys. If a technician, you know, worked on a car and misdiagnosed or something, and now we have to wait for a part or something, technician, you know, you don't want to get the customer upset. Offer them a loaner, get them on the way. They need their cars, they need to move around. Guys, loaners are a good selling tool, and it'll get you out of a jam real quick. I'm telling you, invest some money. These are cheap leases too. Yeah, remember, I paid $249 per lease. Come on, guys, you guys could fit in $1,000 a month in loaner vehicles. Insurance actually not even that much. $249 for the Kias. We pay $148 lease for this Fit. Those leases are pretty much done. You'll never see a $148 lease again because the lease is up already. So we're probably gonna end up buying it for like 10 grand after the lease is up, which is still a cheap car. It only has 22,000 miles on it. So post reel, we got a big compressor over there. We got a small compressor here. Technicians don't even use that much air anymore. They use all electric guns. We do use air to air up the tires and stuff like that, you know. There's not much stuff that the air is even needed for nowadays, you know. It's rare. So yeah, we got our AC machines, pole jack here. We have extra room right here. Now that we have 2 shops, bro, we got so much room, bro. It's like it's so like nice and like open, and we're able to move around and walk around. There's I keep my tools here. I hardly ever work on cars, but sometimes the technicians do get tied up on cars, or they need a quick diagnostic, or they need a quick replacement of a part. I have my tools here ready to go. I love working on cars. I still love working on cars. I started loving the car game. That's how I got started. So that's why I keep my tools here still. I'll walk you to the conference room next. Let's go. We got oil right here for Gabriel, like, you know, same thing. Most common use filters. Engine oil, 020, full synthetic, 5W30 synthetic blend. All right, so this is our conference room right here. Check it out. All right, so this is where pretty much we have meetings with the guys. This is where we sit down and go over our numbers on a weekly basis, or if we need to change any policies, and we need to go over anything that's going on in the shop. I like to also use this, I travel a lot, so I'm always like either out of the country, out of state, or whatever it is. Wherever I'm at, I have designed this to have meetings with the guys wherever I'm at, any part of the world. So I set them up with camera, our conference room speaker. I'm able to talk to anybody that I need to. If I need to talk to everybody, I talk to everybody. Everybody sits down here. I'm on the screen from any part of the world. I designed it like that. That's how I wanted it to be. I wanted my presence to be here even when I'm not here. So that's a huge plus here. It helps me out a lot to keep in touch with them. And this is where we have our lounge right here. This is where the technicians or the employees come and chill, watch some TV. We got the Fast and Furious going on right here. We have this area AC'd out. We got a little extra, small little microwave here. If you guys want to eat here, chill here, sleep, you know, you got an hour to sleep, go ahead, sleep. You know, I've taken a little nap here when I'm stressed out. Why not? You know, that's what it's for. Like I said, employees, I take care of the guys, man. I take care of my people, man. You gotta take care of the people that work for you, man. You gotta, you know, I don't even treat them like employees. I'm not, like when they call me boss, I'm not a boss. I'm a friend first, you know. So yeah, that's how we have it here. All right, so and this is where the magic happens. That stuff that you're watching behind the screen right here, that video you're watching, it gets edited, uploaded up in this motherfucking computer right here. This is where that happens. The man behind the camera, Diaz, you spell D exclamation point A-Z, Diaz. That's his artist name. He's an artist, he's a singer, he's a videographer, he's a video editor, he's a ChatGPT specialist, he's a marketing specialist, he's a detailer, washer, todo. He does everything. And I expect him to have it done by the end of the day too. Wait, let me show you the guys. Let me show you. This is him right here. This is him right here. This is him right here. Hey, why are you shy, bro? You can't be camera shy, bro. You're the one behind the camera. You recording this stuff. You like people telling you stuff, but you can't say something. Say hi to the camera, bro. Hi. All right, so he's shy. He just likes to record. He likes to record. He likes to upload. So that's pretty much it. Here is a conference room. For a fire extinguisher, you know, you gotta, you know, put the foil inside the microwave. I expect Diego to do that, so that's why I keep a fire extinguisher close by. That's pretty much it, guys. That's our shop. This is our auto repair shop. This is where we work every day. This is where we, you know, come and make our bread every single day. We take care of our shop. We keep it clean. We keep it organized. We take care of our employees. We respect everybody here evenly. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, drop the comments. If you guys want me to specify on our systems, the way we do work, the way we do business, how we charge, let me know. I'm open.